We're following up tonight on the $2.6 million in federal grant money going to a Lubbock nonprofit to help reduce homelessness in our area. We first told you about this last night at 6.
KCBD News Channel 11's Natalie Falkenberry tells us how Open Door works to turn that money into a tool to shape our community.
Many of the people who show up at Open Door needing help have fallen on hard times like so many do. But when you don't have an address to put on job applications, or you can't go back to where you once called home, it makes getting out of a tough situation even harder. That's why the nonprofit says housing assistance programs are so important.
So these programs help people live in their own apartments on their own lease agreement, and it's a big step forward in independent living and kind of rebuilding their lives.
Chad Wheeler, the CEO of Open Door, says the federal grants fund 2 different housing programs, although each case is different. Wheeler says most participants are survivors of human trafficking situations or those who suffer from disabilities.
Helps provide rental assistance to pay for rent in apartments, but also supportive services like case management, patient navigation, other things that help people kind of take care of basic needs and stabilize in housing.
Although those federal grants allow Open Door to get those fighting homelessness off of the streets and into homes like these you see behind me, those funds only go so far before the nonprofit has to look to the community for its generosity once again.
There are so many needs all the time in our community, and the funding we receive from HUD is very restrictive. You know, we can only use it on housing and supportive services for people in those housing programs. And there's so many more things that Open Door does.
Open Doors Community Center serves 400 people a month, from providing showers, hot meals, or just a place to rest for a couple of hours. Wheeler says getting them through the door is the first step.
It just makes a long-term impact that benefits those families, and our community is better for it.
Natalie Falkenberry, KCBD News Channel 11.